And also today we will have Mr. Kunhee Park, Media and Platform Consultant, former CEO of KOCOWA. Welcome. And we're joined by Mr. Osang, CEO of Digital Future Research Institute. Thank you very much for being with us today. Welcome. Ms. Giwoong, Dean and Professor of Reynolds School of Journalism, University of Nevada, Reno. So now I'd like to hand over the microphone to our moderator to proceed this panel discussion, please.
Hi everyone, my name is Shin. I'm a director at K-EnterTech. I'll be the moderator for this panel discussion. This is my very first time being a moderator, so I'm a bit nervous and excited at the same time, but I will do my best. If this panel goes perfectly, I'll take full credit to me. If things not going very well, then we can complain to the panelists. So, I'm sure many of here are from South Korea, but this is pop-up quiz for those of you who live here in the States. So does anyone remember where the term K-wave comes from? I will answer that. In Korea, it's called Hallyu. Hallyu literally means Korea content has spread across the world. Like a wave. So that's where the name K-wave comes from. So the K-wave is no longer just about K-pop, K-drama, or K-films. It is expanding into games, webtoons, and virtual idols, evolving into a global content platform powered by digital technology. That's exactly the area we will explore in today's discussion. So let's dive in and hear insights on how technology is transforming content production and shaping the global stage for K-content. Before we begin the discussion, we have experts joining from Immersive Learning, journalism scholars, streaming service platform, digital media research, and AI's strategy and policy field. Could you please give a brief introduction of yourself to the audience?
Hi everyone, my name is Aundrea Frahm, and I am the Director of Immersive Learning at UNLV, the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Our current mission is to have extended realities go into higher education in many different ways, and we also have Dreamscape Learn, which is an enterprise-level version of education
so I figured it's fine.
with VR.
I am good.
For me, I'm an academic,
Nice.
as well as an artist and an innovator, and have been a professor for over a decade.
Hello. Hi, my name is Giwoong. I'm Dean of the Reynolds School of Journalism at the University of Nevada, Reno. I've been in about 2 years, so I just finished my 2 years. Thank you. I'm still standing, as you can see. And I oversee the college as well as we have an NPR affiliation that covers the part of the state. So KUNR, which is the NPR station, the part is managed by me and also general manager. So I oversee academics as well as a small radio broadcasting company.
Hi everybody, I'm Kunhee Park, former CEO of the KOCOWA. KOCOWA was one of the joint venture company by Korean three broadcasters. So we say, right, it's Korean rule. So once I resigned my CEO position, then I started a new consulting firm in the US and try to determine the business opportunity for the global expansion service too. So recently, when we look at the market, so all the legacy OTT streaming platform focus on the AI technology more than before. I really emphasize the importance of the media technology of the beginning of the KOCOWA before. Try to make a very efficient company operation surrounding technology before. My background is from the platform engineering in the Cisco systems and this corporation before. So my perspective is a little different from the legacy and traditional content industry. So always try to make a decision by analyzing data and the market data together. So with this opportunity, I'm really happy to say about my opinion in terms of the new era of the AI technology as well.
예, 안녕하십니까. 저는 오상이라고 하고요. 여기 동역하시는 분이 계시니까 잠시 후에 동역해 줄 거예요. 제 스스로 그렇게 저는 늙어 보이지 않는다고 생각하긴 하는데 거의 한 30년 정도 ICT 관련된 분야에서 연구를 하고 있고요. 그래서 그 ICT 관련된 분야라는 거는 오늘 얘기를 하는 미디어 방송뿐만이 아니라 엔터테크가 요즘에 다 테크를 붙이는 게 유행인데 그 테크 관련된 것들, 전파 통신이 관련된 것들을 연구하고 정부 정책에 반영하거나 법제도를 연구하고 기업 전략들을 연구하는 것들을 해왔습니다.
Hello everyone, I'm Osang, the CEO of Digital Future Research Institution. I think I don't look that old, but I have been researching for over 30 years on ICT related research. And when it comes to ICT, it's about media, broadcasting, EnterTech, and we have many things about technology nowadays. And these are also I'm also studying on tech related and communication and policy and corporations. Thank you.
예, 반갑습니다. 저는 이제 서울 동국대학교 석좌교수로 있는 고삼석입니다. 그리고 대통령 직속의 국가 AI 전략위원회 위원으로도 지금 있습니다. 저는 이제 오랫동안 또 공직에 있었고요. 또 한국의 방송통신위원회 상임위원도 했습니다. 무엇보다 오늘 좀 좋은 자리를 마련해 준 한정호 대표님과 또 같이 해주신 분들께 감사를 드리고 특별히 우리 네바다에 계신 우리 친구분들 정말 감사합니다.
Hello everyone, I'm Samseog, the Presidential AI Committee member and Distinguished Professor at Dongguk University. And I've been working in the official areas, and I'm also the committee member of the broadcasting. I would like to thank Han Jung-un, the CEO of EnterTech Hub, for giving us this great opportunity, and especially thanks to the Nevada friends. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. All right, so it's impossible to discuss CES without talking about AI. I went to the exhibition yesterday, and it just tells all about AI pretty much from the start to finish. So now AI, XR or immersive technologies are rapidly transforming how content is created and distributed globally. My question for all of you is, with the rise of AI and XR technologies, what parts of the content industry that used to stay the same are now changing the most? And what does this change mean for K-content? Maybe we can start from Ms. Aundrea Frahm.
From what I have noticed, I have a different lens being in the academic space, but we are seeing how with the rise of Gen Z coming through, they want more engagement. And so more virtual reality and mixed reality applications are being utilized in the education space, and more entertainment is being added within those applications. And I think that this is something that's really important for us to think about and see is Gen Z and Gen Alpha grew up with social media, they grew up with a screen so close to their faces at very young ages, and they really want to be able to be immersed. And instead of having a traditional teacher or speaker, they maybe want to be able to be fully immersed and engaged in history or in creating something, whereas we didn't have that even 10 years ago or 20 years ago. So that's what I've noticed.
It's very good insight.
Yeah, I agree. I think they want engagement. I completely agree with Andrea's perspective. I'd like to add that that engagement came from their desire to have authentic experience. So one of the examples I can give is I run a small project promoting the farmers market in the state, and surprisingly, you think farmers market is the old people coming to the farmers market, but when we surveyed, we realized that a youth in their 20s love to go to the farmers market with their dogs. And why? They want to have authentic experience, touching and meeting people, and that's something that they missed a lot during COVID. So they love this experience. So if you flip it, they want engagement, but they want to engage with authentic experience. And with AR and XR and VR and AI on top of that, you can create content in a very speedy way. It used to take years. Take a look at, for example, Avatar director, what's the name of the director? James Cameron. First, his idea came from his documentary exploring Titanic, and then it became Avatar and other types of experience. So I do believe that K-pop also kind of touched that area. Parasite is representation of the society, as well as Demon Hunters. There are actually 3 women who are singing, not actual animation character, but they are real people. So I do believe that those authentic experience and speedy production of those experiences is a very critical part of the growth of K-pop and other content industry.
I also totally agree with authentic experience is very important in terms of the factors in this case. Could you also comment your opinion as well?
Yeah. So was a great answer. So I totally agree with that. So additionally, I want to say about the benefit of the AI technology in the business operation. So the older video company decision-making level people really focus on the how to make accurate estimation and the forecasting in their investment. So XR, maybe AR, might be very close to the user experience more than the company operation. But if we say about the AI technology, mostly people keep saying about the content creative or kind of some kind of speed in the production, etc., etc. But the most important benefit for the business operation is the how accurate data we can collect using the AI technology. So maybe if we have any of the content investment or some content acquisition plan for specific title, we have to estimate our revenue, the cost, etc., etc. We have to calculate all the man effort for the company operation. But we put all the market assumption and marketing assumption in that plan. But if we have low data, plenty of the low data, and we have some kind of previous experience, AI brings some such great advantage to make great forecasting and accurate some data or the decision making. So all the company, video company strategic department, they put a lot of effort to make a business strategy based on their previous experience, but it takes for longer time than so management of people's demand. So maybe 1 quarter or 2 quarter. So we have to make some plan for the next quarter, content acquisition strategy, something like that. But with the AI, all the calculation is so quick. So when I attended one of the conferences in the POX, technology center in the Arizona, so we had a discussion for how to make better decision making with the C-level people from the U.S. media companies. They keep saying about how to make correct decision making using AI. So such AI raw data are coming from the market. So from the content, from the platform, from the some marketing. Then we can make some better decision making through the AI. So that means we have to focus on the company business operation using the AI. That is one of the point from my perspective.
That's a great point of view. I think they might forget the question that I asked. I will ask them in Korean. AI와 XR의 기술의 부상으로 예전에는 변하지 않았던 콘텐츠 산업에 어떤 부분이 가장 크게 달라지고 있는지, 또 그리고 이런 변화가 K 콘텐츠는 어떤 의미를 가지고 있는지 제가
요즘에 어디를 가든 AI가 항상 주제라서 K 콘텐츠를 얘기할 때나 다른 어떤 콘텐츠를 얘기할 때도 AI가 그런 변화시키는 게 뭐냐고 하면 제작 요소들을 다 각각의 변화를 시키겠죠.
We always hear about AI when we talk about things, and when we talk about especially K content and others, AI, what AI can change in the future and now. Especially the creating documents will be one of them.
근데 사실은 이 질문을 좀 할 게 있는데, 그러니까 여태까지 우리가 AI라는 게 나오기 전에도 사실은 컴퓨팅을 활용해서 도움을 많이 받았거든요. 그래서 실제로 어떤 작업들을 할 때 이게 우리가 여태까지 해오던 컴퓨팅하고 AI가 하고 어떤 차이가 있지를 물어보면 대답을 잘 못할 때가 많아요.
I would like to, before we discuss more, I would like to ask a question. Until now, or before even before AI came out, we were getting a lot of help from computing, and so when we do a lot of productions and other things, when people are asked what kind of differences are there between computing and AI, people cannot really answer to that.
곰곰이 생각해 보면 AI 지금 하는 AI는 학습을 시켜가지고 그거에 따라서 AI가 반응을 한다 그런 건데, 그러면 그 학습을 시킨다는 거는 데이터를 여러 개를 넣는 건데 실제로 지금 엑셀에서도 몇십만 줄씩 계산할 수 있거든요. 몇십만 줄 넣어가지고 AI를 만드는 거하고 지금 그냥 컴퓨팅하는 거랑 뭐가 다르냐면, AI는 인간의 지능을 따라하는 거잖아요. 인간을 따라하는 건데, 그럼 인간은 뭐냐? 인간과 컴퓨팅의 차이는 뭐냐면 바로 컴퓨팅은 정확하다는 거고 인간은 모호하다는 겁니다. 그래서 이 인공지능의 특성은 바로 모호성에 있어요.
So the AI we are working on right now, we're using right now, is trained and then they generate things, right? So we put a lot of data and tons of data, and then but even Excel sheets can also do those kind of things. They can also do tons of information using this. So AI usually imitate or do whatever humans do. So what are the differences between humans and computing? So I can tell that computing is very clear and accurate, and humans are not really accurate. So there's not clear clarification in using of this one.
모호성을 영어로 뭐라고 해주세요?
Unclarity or vague.
뭐 단어를 뭘로 쓰던 간에 사람의 특징은 되게 변덕스럽고 약간 불확실하고 불안정하잖아요. AI는 사실 컴퓨팅으로 하는 게 아니라 그러면 컨텐츠를 제작하고 어떤 다른 모든 분야에서도 AI를 활용한다는 뜻은 약간 모호하다는 뜻이 인간을 따라한다는 뜻이에요.
So whatever word we are using, the features of people are can be defined as they keep changing and uncertainty and unstable. And so AI, the computing, are just following what humans do. So the content production or using AI is just following what people do.
그래서 결론을 말씀드리면 AI를 활용해서 콘텐츠를 제작하면 뭐가 더 지금보다 달라지고 좋아지느냐 그거는 바로 커스터마이제이션이 가능하다는 얘기입니다. 그러니까 개인화가 가능하다는 소리인데 개인마다 다 각각의 다른 성징이 있고 이것도 하고 싶다가 저것도 하고 싶다가 그런 것들이 계속 달라지는데 실제로 AI가 지금보다 당연히 더 발전을 하겠죠. 지금보다 더 당연히 발전을 하면 그때는 그 인간의 불확실한 모습을 가장 잘 따라하면서 각각의 개인들이 원하는 것들을 바로 맞춰줄 수 있는 것을 만들 수 있다는 의미가 됩니다. 그래서 결국에는 미래에는 AI가 발전하면 바로 인간이 어떤 것을 원하는지를 캐치해서 각각의 개인들이 원하는 것을 만들어줄 수 있다. 이렇게 말씀드리겠습니다.
Individuals have different characteristics and personalities, right? So they keep changing, such as they would like to buy something or they would like to get something. So I believe AI will be advanced much more than current one. So it'll be customized for individual. So it'll be made for it'll generate everything that is customized for every person. So I will just conclude that in the future, AI will just follow whatever uncertainty or other things that humans do, but it will be clear and reduce the uncertainty.
예. 예, 일단 앞에 그 패널들께서 제가 해야 될 말씀을 다 하셨기 때문에 드릴 말씀이 없습니다.
All the panelists ahead of me already talked about what I would like to talk about, so I do not have anything but anything.
예, 그러나 저를 여기에 부르셨기 때문에 몇 말씀 드리겠습니다.
But since I'm invited, so I'm going to talk about some words.
예, C스페이스에서 하고 있는 이제 컨퍼런스, 특히 이제 그 디지털 헐리우드 이제 컨퍼런스에서 나온 얘기입니다.
This is what I heard from Digital Hollywood in the conference at CSpace.
1월 5일 그 디지털 헐리우드 컨퍼런스에서 아주 그 핫하게 다뤄졌던 주제가 1941년 헐리우드의 그 오슨 윌슨 감독이 제작하고 주연을 맡았던 신 케인. 이게 이제 아주 핫한 관심이 됐습니다.
The one was held on January 5th. It was the Citizen K, directed by Osang Nielsen in 1941, and this went viral.
네, 뭐 촬영 기법이라든가 그다음에 영화를 진행하는 방식이라든가 이런 근본적인 어떤 영화 제작 패러다임의 변화가 신 케인 이 작품을 계기로 있었다. 뭐 이렇게 이제 말씀을 다 하십니다.
A lot of people talked about that this movie brought the fundamental paradigm shift using such as vehicle strategies and production methods.
네, 그리고 이제 그러한 변화들이 지금 최근에 생성형 AI를 영상 제작에 이제 활용함으로써 동일하게 또 한 번에 이제 그 패러다임 시프트가 발생했다 이렇게 얘기하는 것처럼 국내 이제 한국 그 K 콘텐츠 산업에서도 마찬가지로 제가 조금 전에 설명드렸습니다만은 기획, 제작, 유통 그리고 소비하는 전 단계에서 변화들이 좀 일어나고 있습니다.
And there are these changes are with generative AI. Using generative AI, even film production is also affected. I can talk about this one as same thing earlier, like what I mentioned earlier. And even in Korea, K-content industry, there are fundamental paradigm shifts in entire process. From design, project, production, and distribution to consumption.
작년에 이 영상 관련 이제 그 엔터테크죠. 그 논의했던 것과 비교하면 금년에 지금 그 소개한 그런 각종 그 영상 관련 기술이나 또 그걸 이용해서 만들어진 콘텐츠의 완성도가 상당히 높았습니다.
When we compare the really film-related EnterTech discussions that was held that we had last year, and nowadays, today's film technology or content completeness is much higher.
네, 그래서 이제 좀 정리를 해보면 이 AI를 이제 영상 제작에 활용함으로써 제가 보면은 뭐 여러 가지 이제 다른 것들은 이제 다 말씀하셨기 때문에 첫 번째는 상상의 경계, 상상의 한계가 사라졌습니다. 그리고 두 번째는 그 상상의 한계가 사라짐으로써 이용자들의 경험이 이제 획기적으로 개선될 수 있는 그러한 것들이 지금 이제 계기가 마련됐다 그렇게 생각을 하고 K 콘텐츠 그리고 헐리우드에서 그러한 어떤 변화들이 가장 앞서서 나타나고 있다 이렇게 말씀을 드리겠습니다.
In a nutshell, AI using AI in the film industry, I can say that one, there are no limitation for imagination. So secondly, because of that, many users will be able to experience so many different things, much more. And this have brought a start point of the big change. And I can tell that K-content and Hallyu will be the leading areas where they experience those changes.
Thank you so much for meaningful and thoughtful insights. I guess since we only have less than 10 minutes left for this panel discussion, so I'll be asking very quickly. So now I'd like to move on to individual questions tailored to each panelist area of expertise. Aundrea, I know that you visited Korea recently, last October. So was there any K-content experience that left a particularly strong impression on you?
It was such an honor to be able to go to South Korea, and there were many different K-content experiences. One that I wanted to share was called The Space, and this is in the casino hotel Inspire. If any of you have the opportunity to go there, it's quite magnificent, the casino itself, but also the space. It is one of the largest, I think it is the largest art installation in all of Korea, and it has 18 different rooms that have video projection, 360 video, and you are fully immersed. It was incredibly impressive, and yes, I felt lucky to be able to go to that.
I've never been there, but I'll definitely check it out the next time. So that actually leads into my next question for you. So from your experience in designing immersive learning, how does immersive content differ from traditional video content? and how might these differences extend beyond education into entertainment and K-content?
So with traditional content, we have just one person speaking to another person. This aspect is being kind of transpired in VR, where let's say faculty or people in business could then customize an AI avatar that then a student or a user can then have conversations with. That's one example. There are lots of different VR educational vendors that are utilizing AI. And with our student content development team, we are building VR applications and we are utilizing AI to assist us in code as well as with 3D meshes. And we are hoping to speed up the pipeline of content development because VR itself takes quite a while to develop. But with the VR aspects and entertainment, this is a space where we are able to be transported to different places in time. One of the applications that we have at Dreamscape Learn is the Hagia Sophia, and that is where you're able to go to the Hagia Sophia Mosque in Turkey, and you're able to see it change and evolve over time, and you're able to see the socioeconomic and cultural differences through this one location. And that's one aspect where a book can paint a picture, but especially with our new learners, they're able to be fully immersed. Also, there's kinesthetic learning with VR where you're able to maybe practice something that you might not be able to practice in the real world if it's too dangerous, or you're able to practice a little bit and then have that skill transferred. So those are the aspects that I've been noticing. Thank you.
Thank you. So now let's move on to our next panelist, Professor Yoon. So you noted in your recent column that those who invent technology are not always the ones who succeed as content creators. In the era of AI and immersive content, what new role can journalism play in shaping or supporting K-content globally?
I would like to give an example of the technology succeeding better entertainment experience for general audience. The example I can give you is when I was teaching my kids how to watch football, and in my days, I really had to read the entire field to get to know that, how many feet that they need to move on to get the next, the first down. And now you clearly see the yellow line on the screen. So it was very easy to teach how to entertain themselves, basically watch TV and learn how to enjoy football. And that's a very primitive AI technology that actually helped even attracting even more audience. And I think AI will do similar in terms of entertainment and getting people to enjoy content better and more. But I think that's a very exciting side of AI, but at the same time, as I said at the beginning, that authentic and real experience, and that is very critical. I mean, we talk about entertainment only from fictional side, but also we actually watch news to entertain ourselves, even though the fact that you're learning may impact on your 401k and your investment will go down, potentially if you make the wrong judgment based on the fact that you're hearing. But we enjoy news, to be honest, but when we experience false news and you make wrong decision, and in this global world, K-entertainment is also, I believe, there are plenty of documentaries about Asia, and when you travel to Asia, you probably try to learn from YouTube channels and, oh, what do I eat there? And what kind of things I need to be careful about. So I would think that these new creator environment, it should provide fact-based content and that can enrich our life rather than make us to have a wrong decision at times.
We only have like 3 minutes left, so this is gonna be our last question. So following that, I would like to ask Mr. Park, based on your experience leading streaming service platform, with the rise of immersive content and XR experiences, how should streaming platforms adjust their strategies to integrate these new formats?
Well, XR, yeah, we tried a lot in the XR industry the last 10 years, right? So people really is many type of the XR devices from the big tech company, but so far, so nobody is successful. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be AI, XR era sooner or later because of some display technology is advanced than before. So it's the device weight is lighter than before. So it's very affordable price than before. So all the streaming platform we consider about XR service adoption level. But if we look at the type of the service between streaming and the XR service, it's totally different. Streaming is still one way because even though the subscriber or audience make a decision to watch a specific title by pressing button, but it's just a small action to select title. But XR is totally interactive, two-way communication, like game platform. So I'm pretty sure streaming platform will get the lesson learned from the online game platform experience. Korea has a very strong online game experience, especially role-playing game like that. So such border between game industry and streaming industry will be collapsed. They work together. So I think such factor and parameter for game entertainment will be adopted to some streaming platform as well. So I see so many trial on the US streaming platform like Netflix. They try to utilize their IP, original IP for the game as well. So Arcade is one of the good example. They try to build up such XR game experience as well. So to do that, legacy streaming platform have to change its strategy because of such legacy media streaming platform has a very legacy organization like some pyramid structure. So organization should be very parallel and have to be small, strong Scrum, agile Scrum organization. Have to hire very small talent people who can cover some various hat altogether using the AI technology too. So also XR itself, it has just so many parameters for the comparison test, A/B test. So have to think about how to adopt such kind of comparison methodology to make some synergy in the XR service as well. So many company will make some downsizing for the XR service. They're gonna change their whole company organization structure, like game companies and all that.
Thank you for interesting perspectives. So what really stands out is that the next phase of the K-Wave isn't just about exporting content to overseas. It's about collaboration, innovation, and creating value together across borders. Based on the ideas that we discussed today, we hope to build a global ecosystem where technology and creativity grow together. We would have loved to discuss more, but due to our time constraints, we'll have to wrap up this here. Thank you so much.